Alrighty, g'day everyone, welcome back to another episode of Thursday Night Elevation. And here tonight, kicking off the show, we got a little bit of women's tag team action coming your way. As the first competitors making their ways to the ring are Dee and Baby the Zoomies! Looking to get a little bit of payback for what happened on a former episode of Elevation, where one half of the Pfeiffer twins just cheating to pick up a win, and now they go 2-on-2 in tag action. But as they wait in the ring, here come their opponents. As just mentioned before, making their ways to the ring, they are Freya and Sybil Pfeiffer! And it seems like they also have your current Intercontinental Champion, Niran Kim, ringside with them. Where Niran will also be competing tonight in the main event against the likes of Cameron Santana. But right now, Sybil and Freya both headed into the ring and ready for a little bit of tag team action. What if I let your girl find out? What if she was to go tell mom? Cause I don't wanna live a lie. She tell my boyfriend what I've been doing, been thinking of you. They tell my screw down. And if you want me, you gotta put the word in. Then tell your girlfriend that I'm your girlfriend. Alrighty, Dee starting this match off against Sybil. Opening contest of the night, and here we go now. And goes for a roundhouse, but rolls out the way. And now kick the leg gets caught. Forearm right to the face. And now into a roll-up, shoulders are down. There's 1, 2. Able to get the shoulder up at 2. Dragging Dee back up to the feet now. Tied up. Pulls her in, 5 women's carry. Oh, elbow to the side head, followed by second, and the third. Overhand to the back of the head, kick to the leg, kick to the other leg, kick to the other leg, kick to the midsection. And now an Irish whip over into the ropes. And now out of the way, kick to the back of the leg, followed by a second, and a third. Oh, now raking at the eyes, and a spinning heel kick, Jesus. Or a spinning roundhouse fever. But now sends Dee over into the corner. There's a big uppercut. Snapmare to the middle rope now. And an uppercut to the back of the head. And now dragging Dee back up. But there's an elbow straight to the midsection. Followed by a springboard tornado DDT. Crash down. Just barely missing that chair, and Niran rolled into the ring. Now punch gets caught down the forearm straight to the face. Now punch in midsection. Has the leg set up. And now, wraps the leg over, and now wrenching around the head of Dee, trying to slow her down as much as she can, it seems. Sybil just pulling, tugging, Dee trying to get loose, and she gets the arms down, elbow to the face, able to fight back, and now off the ropes, and crashing down into Sybil, after springing all the way around into the coming out, leg hook, shoulders down, only a one. Sybil trying to get back up the feet, kick to the leg, kick to the other leg, kick to the leg again, kick to the midsection, up against the ropes. And now forearm straight to the face, knocking Sybil to the outside. And looking to fly is Dee. Oh! Massive right in, just up the chin, right as Dee tries to fly. And Sybil back into the ring. Oh, what the hell? Niran just stomping on her. Niran getting ejected now for stomping on Dee. Sybil throwing Dee into the stairs as well now. Was not expecting that, but now nonetheless dragging Dee over and tossing her around like it's nothing. And now now bringing a chair into the ring, that same chair that Niran brought out. And now Freya has the set up, sling blade, roll through, basement drop kick, and Sybil having a little bit of fun. And now sent back into the ring. Stomp to the ankle there, stomp to the arm, back to the head. And now continuing just stomp on Dee more and more. Dragging her back up to the feet now, tied up. And now dragging her over and into the exposed turnbuckle. And now from one corner all the way to the other. And now all the way back into the exposed corner, face first, and a kick on the way down. Drag back up to the feet, kick for the midsection, has her set up, and face first, looking to give her a little bit of a lip filler, if you will, but now on the middle rope, and a back elbow straight to the face. And raking at the back to follow. And now forearm to the back, followed by an Irish whip over into the corner of the Pfeiffer twins. Makes the tag to Freya. And now setting her up, wheelbarrow, Kiana! Ref dealing with the exposed turnbuckle pad now. Sybil taking the long way out as one of the fans just yells, "You're terrible, rude asshole." But now dragging Dee back up to the feet, tied up, then back into the ring. And now springboard drop kick straight to Dee, blinded by the ref standing in the way. And now punching jaw gets caught into punching jaw back on Dee, kick the leg, kick the other leg, kick the leg again, kick straight to the midsection, and now knocking Sybil down. And off the rope she goes for a big Inzaghitti. And now gets caught, thrown off from the legs from Freya. And now punch gets caught, kick straight to the midsection, kick to the leg, kick to the leg, kick to the leg, kick to the midsection. Inzaghitti right over the head once again, elbow drop to follow. And now crashing down, corks to the one on Freya. He goes springboard, moves over, crashes straight into the floor. And now punch to the jaw, punch to the midsection gets caught, punch to the midsection of Freya. And now springboard, crashing down into Freya. And a springboard moonsault to follow. Now dragging Freya back up to the feet. Has her set up. Hurricane whip into the ropes. Freya just hanging on against her throat. And crashed into her face is a DD1. Followed by a slingshot senton. And now dragging Dee back up to the feet, and Irish whip over into the corner right out of Zoomies. Making a tag to BB now. And now whip straight into the front kick to the face to follow. And went for a basement drop kick, Freya out the way. Both women getting back up to the feet now. And Freya went into Gary, but BB standing. And now an Irish whip over into the ropes, and BB will leap over, and a duck under, followed by a tilt-a-well DDT right on the Tiffany company of the head. And a basement drop kick from next Freya out the way this time. And now wheelbarrow arm drag. And Inzaghitti to follow. Freya having a little bit of fun dragging BB back up to the feet, and now an Irish whip over into the corner of the Pfeiffer twins. Making a tag to Sybil. And a punch straight to the midsection. And again, third, fourth, elbows as well. Chops, hooks, kicks, more kicks, and now face first crashing into the canvas as BB. Drag back up to the feet, Irish whip into the ref. And now has the arm set up. And now Russian leg sweep. Crashing down on that arm. Now drag back up to the feet, tied up. Into the ropes goes BB. And beautiful hip toss. And now off the ropes, and an Inzaghitti doesn't connect. And now, oh, a little bit of a kickstart. Sybil's still standing. Able to turn it into a little bit of a small package roll up. The shoulders are down to the 2, but able to get the shoulder up at 2. And now, oh, Freya coming in to help a little bit. Big single leg drop kick. Dragging BB back up to the feet. Her and Sybil now working together for a double Russian leg sweep. But Didi now getting into the ring, going up to Freya. With a big snap suplex there. Sybil line up BB, but oh! Catches the leg into Gary for the face, but still kick, side and back, kicking BB in the head. But another head scissors from BB. Knocking Sybil down, Freya to the outside. Now BB went to slingshot, Sybil got back into the ring though. Went for an into Gary, Sybil staying out the way. And now gets out of the way, kick for the leg. Didi also trying to avoid Sybil. Oh, tilt-a-whirl facebuster on the outside and a barn out on the inside! Dragging Sybil back up to the feet, kick to the leg, kick to the leg, kick to the midsection, basement drop kick. Sybil getting taken out on the inside, Freya's down on the outside. Now sending Sybil into the corner. Making a tag to Didi now. Setting her up. Double kick straight to the chest. And now wheelbarrow senton combination. Into the cover now and Sybil like 2 shoulders down. There's a 2, but only a 2. And now big elbow straight to the spine. And now Gary doesn't connect. And an Irish rip over and into the corner. Makes a tag to Freya. And now, oh, has Didi set up. And Freya twirling around the sky, crashing into Didi. But Didi avoiding Freya. Forearm to the back. Irish whip into the ropes. And now tilt-a-whirl DDT. Tied up into the corner. The Zoomies once again punch to the back of the head from BB. Now dragging Freya back up to the feet again. And into the corner she goes. Making a tag to BB. And now whipped into the knees again. And a forearm straight to the back of the head. And a front flip and senton to follow. Into the corner. Up to the middle rope. Oh, all the way up to the top now. Possibly waiting for Freya to get up to the feet, which he does so now. And crashing down, but no, gets caught with a Lilith. Going for that massive stunner off the top. Freya not allowing it at all. Trying to drop her leg like a guillotine on BB, but BB not allowing that either. And now making a tag to Didi. And now has her set up. And double arm breaker. Into a double whip into the ropes. Oh, and kicking the hell out of that midsection. And that kick to the leg, kick to the leg, kick to the leg, kick to the midsection. Into Giddy right over the head. Turning Freya over. Has the leg hooked. The shoulders are down. 1, 2. Kick out of 2. Trying to make the tag. When she does so, Sybil now in. And now punching the midsection, followed by second chop on chest, punch and a jaw knee to the midsection. Punch gets caught this time, punch straight to the midsection of Sybil. Off the ropes, tornado, DDT! And a big leg drop as well. Still not done, but no, there's a dragon screw from the Pfeiffer. And now dragging BB back up to the feet, kick to the midsection. And once again, she goes face first straight into the canvas. Tied up and a whip into the corner. Making a tag to Freya. And spine buster, frog splash combination. And a soccer kick to follow. And now lining Didi up for a basement drop kick. One hell of one as well. Out onto the apron now. And a springboard double foot stomp! Jesus, it's crashing down on the Didi, not done yet, up to the top. And another went for another double foot Stampede out the way. And now has Freya set up, whipped into the ropes. Dee Dee coming into the ring as well to take out Sybil. Connected, and now full City from Dee Dee into the covenant, legs hook, shoulders down. Sybil's taken out, and that's the free. The Zoomies picking up a victory here tonight in the opening matchup. Earlier all up there, and Sybil coming back with one hell of a shot to the back of the head. Also saw Niran get ejected very early into the match. Sybil defending people face first straight into the canvas a few times over. But the speed of the Zoomies showing once again. Dee Dee and Phoebe, the Zoomies standing tall. And as they celebrate, we move on to the next round one King of the Ring tournament match. What the fuck? Okay, I guess now we are, after seeing that goddamn wreckage. Jesus Christ. Flex just seeming to demolish Tim Tucker backstage for whatever reason. But now, we actually do move on to this round one matchup. And making his way to the ring is Alisteir Dirgestalker! Alisteir Dirgestalker looking to be the next competitor to move on in the King of the Ring tournament on the Elevation side. We've seen James Joseph and Ryan Williams both move on last episode. And now Alisteir looks to make the third one on the list. But will he be successful as he looks to go one-on-one with this man right here, as making his way to the ring, it's Dennis Hall! Dennis trying to make this moment his own, looking to become the king of the ring. And looking to fly his way to the top in doing so. Dennis Hall and Alisteir Dirgestalker ready for this one-on-one matchup. Alisteir in his corner ready. Bryce in his Bryce, goddamn. Fucking Dennis Hall in his corner ready. Here we go. A little bit of a tie-up between the two. And now pushing Dennis all the way back into the ropes. Ref calling for a little bit of break, which they do so. Another tie up between the two now. And Dennis able to get into the back clinch. trying to keep this locked in while Alisteir definitely wants to turn this around, which he does so with ease into a seated headlock now. And trying to make the most of this spot. And a knee straight to the spine. Back up to defeat is Dennis, but another tie-up between the two now. And Alisteir just outpowering Dennis, showing the strength advantage he has. Another tie-up between the two, but a kick to the midsection. And now pumps him up and crash down straight into the canvas. Pump handle slam. Tie up and an Irish rip over there into the corner of Dennis Poole. And there's a lariat. Oh! Ripping his head right off into the full mount ground and pound. Raining punches down into Dennis. But he's not done yet as he now drags him back up to the feet. Tied up. And now, oh, a little bit of a pendulum backbreaker. Drag back up to the feet. Into the corner he goes. And now whipped from one corner to the other. Gets caught, head scissors. No! A kick straight to the midsection. Dennis trying to fly as usual. But Alisteir just shutting that down. And now stomps to the hand to follow. Oh, but there's a kick to the head from Dennis. Fighting back. Kick to the chest. Forearm. Chop. Set up for it. Oh my Jesus! Dennis showing some strength of his own. And a springboard senton to follow it up. After dropping Dirgestalker right on his head. Elbow drop to follow. And now out onto the apron. Waiting for Alisteir to get up to the feet, which he does so. And a springboard, forearm doesn't connect. Dirgestalker out the way. Kick straight to the midsection. And a super kick to the temple of the head. Now dragging Dennis back up to the feet. Tying him up and send him all the way into the corner. For a boot to the face. Dragged back up. Tied back up. And swinging neck breaker. And having a little bit of fun. Dragging Dennis back up to the feet. Tied up once again. Kick to the midsection. Here comes another pump. Handle slam. Crash straight down to the canvas. Alisteir just absolutely taking control of this match so far. Making this his own. And now going shot for shot with bloody Dennis Poole. Alisteir looking to just absolutely demolish Poole, it seems. Poole trying to get his foot back into the match. Trying to make sure he has a chance of moving on in the tournament. But now, oh, kick after kick after kick into a roundhouse kick. The speed of Dennis. And now double spring moonsault. Crashing straight down into the big man. And not done yet as he goes up to the top. Waiting for Thorne to get up to the feet. And big drop kick as well to Dirgestalker. And a springboard sent on a little far away, possibly connecting with the back of the head to the shoulder though. But now dragged back up to the feet. Alisteir now gets caught by a forearm, overhand chop, punch in the midsection. Pulls him in, Northern Lights suplex, but he's not done yet! There's a second Northern Lights into the cover! There's a 2, but only a 2. Alisteir getting that shoulder up against Dennis. And now sent into the corner. Dennis has always been flying around and making sure he's more fast or speedier than the opponent. Okay, I'll say more faster. Big springboard sling blade right there as I just got shown. But has also been showing a little bit of strength throughout this match as well. Super kick gets caught though, punching a jaw. And now pulls him in over the shoulders. And now crash straight down into the canvas. Hooks the leg, but it's only a 2. After just destroying the spine, he now lines him up, and now crashing straight into the face with that forearm smash. And now Alisteir just having a little bit of fun showing off. Dennis trying to recover. And now kick to the midsection. Forearm straight to the back. Ties him up now, whipped into the ropes. And now spine buster to follow. And now pulling and walking on that leg. Kick straight to the head though. And now kick to the midsection. Punch to the jaw. Oh, beautiful discus knee into an elbow. Good up ball. And now big moonsault. Once again crashing into Alisteir. In the corner now, and Dennis up in the air and crash down. Beautiful slingshot drop kick. And now he goes all the way up in the air. Looking to come flying down, but no! Out of the way of the moonsault. And now kick to the midsection. Kick to the temple. Always targeting that very weak spot on the head, the temple. Just sending shot after shot right at it. Gonna rattle Dennis. But he's back up to the feet. Punch gets called. Punch in the midsection from Dennis. And now forearm. Overhand chop. Punch to the jaw. Forearm. Now turning him around. And a rear naked locked in on Alisteir. But a rope break. Wasn't expecting Dennis of the two to be the one to apply a rear naked. But now sent into the ropes. Pumps him up in the air. Flapjack. And a springboard moonsault. Once again, the power of Dennis being shown, along with the speed. And now, woohoo! Beautiful inside giddy right over the head. And now all the way up to the top. Looking to fly. Double foot stomp. Crash straight into the midsection. The legs hook, the shoulders are down. Kick out at 2. Dennis Paul unable to finish this match quite yet after stomping in, rearranging the guts of Dirgestalker. But now being lined up for the super kick that's caught. Punch to the jaw again. And now punch straight to the midsection, to the jaw, to the midsection, to the face with an elbow. Pulls him in, up over the shoulders once again, and crash almost through the ring again. And now into the corner. This may be the beginning of the end. Crashing straight into the face of Dennis, and a middle rope fist drop to follow. Alisteir seen him just trying to walk down Dennis as much as possible. Now stomping a mud hole in on him. Just trying to walk him down as much as he can. Break his body. Possibly trying to make Dennis bloody unconscious, but Dennis still trying to fight back. Springboard forearm smash! Straight to the face once again. And up to the top rope, but that's quite a distance. Not sure if he's going to make it, but he's going to try! And he connects with a couple kicks to the chest. And now, up to the top rope, as he comes down with 450! Moonsault kicks to the chest to Alisteir, followed by a 450 into a springboard moonsault. But Alisteir out the way again. And now tied up with a kick to the midsection. And you can see the bruising on the body of Dennis as a result of Alisteir just tearing this man apart. And now dragging him off the top rope. Stomping and kicking on Paul now. Dragging him back up to the feet. And now ties him up into the ropes. And now pumps him up for a spine buster. And now pulling and yanking at that leg. Kick straight to the head from Dennis, so trying to fight back. Rolling Thunder, double knee face, but ain't yeah! And he's not done yet as he goes up to the top. Lining Alisteir up. Double foot stomp, rearranging the insides one more time. Into the cover, 1, 2, that's it. After rearranging the guts just one too many times, Alisteir couldn't get that shoulder up. but he definitely, absolutely ripped that man's body apart. As Dennis Pool's body is gonna take one hell of a goddamn mark after that. And it would greatly help if I could fucking speak English as well. But nonetheless, Dennis Pool able to move on in the King of the Ring tournament, but not without a beating from Alisteir Dirgestalker. The speed right there, and the momentum to build up in the power. But that wasn't it as he came crashing down using his own body as a weapon, even if it was beaten and bruised. And in the end, the knees for the face and new rearrangement to the inside led to this man standing tall here tonight. Dennis Pool moving on in the King of the Ring tournament. And as he celebrates, we move on to the next matchup of the night now. Oh god, and the first competitor now making her way to the ring. She's the thorn in a rose bush in Anjelika. Thorne!
Look me in my eyes, tell me everything's not fine. All the people ain't happy, and the river has run dry. You thought you could go free, but that system is done for. If you listen real closely, there's a knock at your front door.
Anjelika Thorne looking to continue the abuse to Emelia Hart. For the past couple episodes, she's been getting blown through the air and targeted by the likes of the Ruka from the dollhouse. And now it seems to be Anjelika's turn to target Emelia. Not quite sure if Emelia is going to be at 100% for this matchup either after those massive backhands. But nonetheless, she goes one-on-one with Anjelika Thorne. And now as Anjelika waits, here comes her opponent. As just mentioned before, making her way to the ring, she is Emelia Hart! Emelia looking to fight back against the likes of the dollhouse, while the dollhouse looking to try and turn her to a darker side, trying to convert her, it seems. But Emelia not going to allow that to happen whatsoever, as she looks to take out Anjelika Thorne tonight. Now both competitors in the ring and ready now. Anjelika in her corner ready. Emelia in her corner ready. And here we go now. And now a little bit of a tie-up between the two. Anjelika trying to get into a better position when she does so into the back clinch. Not trying to take advantage while Emelia possibly wants to get out of this. But there's a forearm straight to the back. And now a wrestling takedown from Anjelika. Followed by a stomp straight to the back of the head, followed by another. And now take this for Dragon Screw. And that Springboard moonsault, but no rolls out the way. And a Springboard moonsault crashing down into Emelia. Emelia usually flying around the ring herself, now going up against the flyer of the dollhouse. And now off to the top rope, punch, followed by second, gets caught, punch in the head to Anjelika. And a big kick right to the face. And now crashing down into Anjelika. And now Emelia up to the top, having a little bit of fun with the crowd. Just playing with the crowd while Anjelika tries to recover now. But she gets back up to the feet. And now looking to fly! Big blockbuster! Goes for a double footsome, gets out of the way. Thorne to the face, kick to the leg, up against the ropes now. And now trapping a goddamn Emelia. And now knee. Straight to the face of Emelia. And now springboard moonsault! Crashing right down. And not done yet, dragged back up to the feet. And sent into the barricade. Followed by a Russian leg sweep into said barricade. Dragging Emelia back up to the feet now. And now has her set up. Tying up the legs. Grabbing the wrists. And now stomping the face of Emelia into the floor. And now all the way up to the top she goes. And no, went for a double foot stomp to the spine. Out of the way was Emelia. And now trying to punch up against core boot straight to the face. And a Meteora crashing straight down. And now springboard. Holy Phoenix! Crashing down into Anjelika. And now big moonsault to follow. Drag back up to the feet, tied up, and back into the ring. Anjelika getting back up to the feet herself. And now Emelia springboard drop kick. Crashing right in on Anjelika there. But she's not done yet. Lining her up. Rolling thunder. No, that's the lady at all. There's a slap up against the ropes again. Forearm to the back. Followed by a second. And the third. And now into the rear naked choke. Trying to put her to sleep, but no. A rope break. Anjelika not happy with the ref, it seems. And now forearming the ref in the face. Kick to the midsection of the ropes. And straight to the back of the head by the crucifix roller from Emelia, but the ref is down. Don't think she realized why Anjelika wasn't facing her. And now Anjelika getting the shoulder up from the crucifix roll up. Emelia straight back up to the top. And a big double axe handle right up to the feet. And now dragging, waiting for Anjelika to get up to the feet. And now tight rope and drop kick. And now springboard moonsault. And now forearm, elbow. And now head scissors. Oh, big front flip and sent onto the back as well. And now waiting for Anjelika to get up to the feet, which he does so. And a big forearm right to the face. And now kick straight to the head. And now chop, kick to the leg, chop, kick to the midsection. And now rolls out the way. The super kick, Kamehameha gets blocked. Kick to the midsection, gets caught. And now turns around. And now crashing down with a cold slice. Into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 of the cold slice. Anjelika still got fight left in her. Springboard moonsault crashes into Anjelika. And now kick to the leg, gets caught, there's an elbow to the leg. And now pulls her in for another rear naked choke. This is how she won her return match. But the ref calling for a rope break again. Twice now the ref has called for a rope break from that rear naked. And Anjelika's getting pissed off. And now... Oh, Jesus Christ. Ref's in a horrible spot. It's tying him up. And Emelia trying to help. But a curb stomp straight to the ref. And now forearm club straight to the back. And a big bulldog to follow. And a big enziguri to follow. And now running across the spine of Anjelika. Back up to the feet now, handspring back, elbow straight to the face. And springboard moonsault to follow. Dragging Anjelika back up to the feet, kicked it away, 4 by second and a third. Spin kick straight to the midsection. Sling blade, roll through, basement drop kick, straight to the head. But she's not done yet as she goes up. And crash down, no! Out of the way in the headbutt, into the rear naked! Misses the headbutt with Anjelika rolling out the way into a rear naked choke! Will this be it for Emelia? After crashing headfirst into the canvas and now being choked to death, just wrenching it in, slowing her down as much as possible. Just pulling and tugging. And now elbow straight to the face, followed by a second. Back up to the feet now, overhand to the back, kick to the leg, followed by a second and a third. And now, handspring back, elbow doesn't connect. And now has us set up, forearm straight to the back. And now up and down! Crashing Emelia down. But not done yet. Face first into the canvas she goes. And now chop. And a little bit of an atomic drop. Dragged up to the feet. Big uppercut. Forearm. Slap. Slap. Spin kick to the midsection. Forearm up against the ropes. As a setup for the cold slide! Into the cover one more time! And that's it! Emelia Hart standing tall against Anjelika Thorne here tonight. Mess up your facial features. I still have reached them, selling all your little Caesars. All y'all stuff your face with is pizza. Pizza crack like a whole Emelia with the high speed action throughout the entirety of the match. Anjelika trying to slow her down, crashing her face first into the floor multiple times. But in the end, Emelia just too speedy. It was the first cold slice, which is surprising enough to not end the match. The ref getting his head stomped in to follow. But in the end, sling blade, drop kick to the head, spin kick to the midsection, forearms, and one more cold slice of pizza from last night left over. And Emelia standing tall.
I think it's time to call a woo. Still Facebook playing villains and more with heroes in the half shell.
But Emelia stands tall. What the fuck? We saw Flex taking out goddamn Tim Tucker earlier with glass bins and everything broken around him. Now Flex is going after goddamn Marcus and they're on top of an ambulance. What the fuck? And Jesus chucking him off the top of an ambulance through a table and crashing down on top of him to follow. What is Flex doing? Jesus Christ. And now through another table goes Marcus. Jesus Christ. And sent into an ambulance. And Flex is just like, what the fuck? I'm confuzzled. Why is Flex just killing people in the roster? Oh, nonetheless, as that happens, we move on to the next matchup of the night now. As it's gonna be another King of the Ring Tournament Round 1 matchup, and making his way to the ring
smoke.
He is the high flyer!
For the night, though.
Bryce Bell!
What you think about a drink? Mix it with a little
And
bit of
so
Sprite,
far,
though.
every match has
Ain't you
had
on tour
some
with
kind
Dizzy,
of
right,
high
though?
flyer in it.
Nigga, roll some.
God damn.
You mean to tell me you around all these bomb-ass trees and you don't smoke nothing?
But nonetheless,
Bad bitch
Bryce
wanna hit the
Bell
blunt. Don't mind if I do first.
heading into the King of the Ring tournament against someone who took him out in a Falls Count Anywhere matchup a few episodes ago.
Joking the way that she started blowing, it's only gonna make a nigga want some head, so I guess I smoke.
And now he looks to get a little bit of payback. Because after that little feud he had with Alisteir Dirgestalker, it led to a goddamn, I believe, last man standing match that ended in the parking lot. And Alan Wagner took him out right after that. But now, speaking of that man, making his way to the ring here tonight, looking to move on in the King of the Ring tournament, here is Alan Wagner! Alan Wagner, one-on-one with Bryce Bell. Both men trying to make this tournament matchup their own. Along with Bryce also looking for a little bit of payback. Alan Wagner ready to try and push down the high flyer. Although I think it's going to be pretty difficult to make that man come down from any high. But Bryce Bell in his corner ready. Alan Wagner in his corner ready. And here we go now. And now pumping him up in the air and a one-handed spine buster. Okay, never mind. It might not be too hard to bring him down from any high. As he now drags Bryce back up to the feet. A little bit of a tie-up between the two now. Bryce trying to get into a better position along with Alan. Both men trying to turn this tie-up into their own. And now, has the arm of Alan Wagner. A giant arm at that. And trying to wrench it in. Which he does so, continuing to keep a hold of that arm. Alan trying to get out of this. Which he does so almost goddamn easily. Dragging Bryce back up to the feet now, tied up. And now up in the air, pop down, neck breaker! And now dragging Bryce back up to the feet, tied up. Sent into the corner now. And big shot. Not done yet, sets him up, see the position. Basement drop kick straight to the head. And now dragging Bryce back up to the feet, tied up in an Irish whip over and all the way to the outside. And now just having a little bit of fun saying that he dunked him out as easy as a basketball. As he just continues to pose and flex and now removing his turnbuckle. But Bryce now up onto the apron, ref getting in the way of Alan. And now springboard drop kick! Drop kicking the ref into Alan! Into a clothesline, knocking him outside the ring! Beautiful from Bryce Bell. And now big splash off the barricade to follow. But now up onto the apron and a springboard moonsault to Alan as he's trying to get up to the feet. And now drag back up to the feet and into the barricade. And now setting him up and crashing him down on the barricade as well now. Bryce Bell absolutely turning every inch of this match around after that beautiful drop kick into a lariat to the outside. But now springboard, 450 lariat, goal! Crashing down, and now up to the top rope, looking to fly. As he comes spiraling down on Wagner. now up to the middle rope. And that's bringing up to the top for a moonsault. Crashing down. And the high flyer now up to the top rope. And Froggy crashes into the canvas though. Alan Wagner now, holy right hand knocks him straight back down. And again! Jesus! Not done yet, there's a third! And a lady goes straight to the back of the head. Dragged him straight back up to the feet. Big kick straight to the midsection. Dragged back up to the feet. Whipped into the corner. And oh, chop. Izagiri. And tossed around like nothing. And deadlifting. Sit out. Oh, never mind. Deadlifting him up in the air. And setting him up into the corner. Bryce in a bad spot now as he gets yanked down for a backbreaker. Some momentum on that, followed by an elbow drop straight across the chest. Crowd saying this is awesome. Bryce trying to get a fight back, trying to get his side, and oh! Beautiful Spanish fly from the high flyer. Countering that lady up door of Alan Wagner. And now waiting for him to get up to the feet, which he does so now. Shoulder thrust, slingshot, cutter! Straight back into the ring, and a springboard moves up, but no! Wagner out the way. And now has him set up in the air. Powerbomb! Not done yet. There's a second! And it's the trifecta of them! Removing the turnbuckle pad once again now. And has Bryce Bell set up and stomping in that midsection and walking over him like it's nothing. Oh, by stomp straight to the back. Stomp to the legs as well now. Just crashing down over and over. And now just stalking Bryce as he gets up in the corner. Removing another turnbuckle pad. And overhand chop into the giddy. Followed by a butterfly suplex once again. Now dragging Bryce back up to the feet. Tied up. Setting him up as he goes up and back down. Crashing into the canvas. Alan Wagner just taking control of this matchup again. And now has him set up. And dropping him face first into the exposed turnbuckle pad. Oh, went for a knee, but Bryce out of the way. Now there's a stomp and a soccer kick straight to the midsection, followed by a second. And not done yet, there's the third connecting. And out onto the apron. Bryce Bell looking to fly as he goes all the way up to the top now. But Alan Wagner getting back up to the feet. Punch gets called, punch straight to the head of Wagner as Bryce is on the top rope. Big drop kick crashing down, missile addition on it. And now front flip and senton landing on the leg of Alan Wagner. And now both men are back up to the feet, overhand to the back, followed by a second and a punch to the jaw, followed by a second and a third. And a left hook gets caught into a judo for a crashing straight down into the canvas. And I dragged him straight back up to the feet, forward up into the top, designatorship over and into the ropes. And now, oh! Gets out of the way to Ladiato with sliding elbow straight to the spine. And now dragging him back up to the feet, kick to the midsection. Sunset flip power bomb! Into the cover, but a kick out of two. And now dragging Wagner back up to the feet, ties him up. Sling blade, roll through, basement drop kick, goal. Both men down, but Bryce getting back up to the feet. Alan Wagner trying to get back up to the feet. Ref dealing with the turnbuckle pad. Wagner fighting back. Big shoulder tackle. And a spring into the outside. Looking under the ring. Has a steel chair in hand. But the ref finish him with the turnbuckle pad. Oh, big Inzagiri over the head. Followed by another butterfly. But now. Oh. I believe the ref trying to get to the chair. But Wagner standing on top of it. Just saying, what you gonna do? Oh, picks up the chair anyway, and Wagner now not happy with that whatsoever. sending the ref crashing down. Bryce right there as well behind him, but eats an elbow and another shoulder tackle. And now has a chair in hand. And now just crashing down on Bryce with it. The steel chair just crashing, pouring down onto Bryce like rain. And now dropping it. And the ref now just acting as if he didn't see or hear anything. Now dealing with the other turnbuckle pad as Alan gets another chair. And continuing the rain shots down onto Bryce. And throwing it at him as well. Jesus Christ, Wagner's not done. Pops him up. And straight down onto the chair. The legs hook, the shoulders are down. 1, 2. That's the 3. Alan Wagner just using anything he could to keep the high flyer down from his high. Steel chairs, exposed turnbuckles, and then just crashed him straight down into that steel chair. But that drop kick earlier from the match from Bryce was absolutely amazing. But nonetheless, even with smart offense from the likes of Bryce Bell, doing everything he could, Alan Wagner with a steel goddamn chair, 2 steel chairs in fact, and multiple exposed turnbuckles was just too much. As he now moves on into the King of the Ring tournament. Or really not actually moving on into King of the Ring, King of the Cheaters tournament. But nonetheless, Wagner standing tall here tonight with this right here. Picked him up and right down onto that chair that was broken and battered. And that was the 3 right there for this man. Get him out of the King of the Ring tournament, send this man into the King of the Inmates. Nothing but a dirty cheat. But nonetheless, as Alan stands tall, we move on to the next matchup of the night. And making her way to the ring, representing the Blood Cult, she is the Blood Princess, Lilith! And her opponent has a tall order here tonight. Quite literally the full card. But the Blood Princess and Lilith making her way to the ring as she's come tonight for nothing but blood, and that's what she looks to leave with. Lilith now in the ring and ready, and here comes her opponent as she has to try find a way to get ready for her opponent, but nonetheless making her way to the ring, she is Sara Andrews! Sara headed to the ring, looking optimistic. Wagner in the ring. And ready tonight. Lilith in her corner, ready. Sara in her corner, ready. Here we go now. And Lilith just standing there, tanking the drop kick. And now just telling Sara to go for it. And forearm right to the face, but once again just standing there, tanking it. Oh god, and now has Sara set up for a forearm, clubbing straight to the back of the head. And now telling her to get up and fight. Sara back up to the feet now, tied up, kick to the midsection. And now tossing her around like it's nothing. And dragging her back up to the feet again, and a discus right in. And now grounded headbutts. And now into the corner, Lilith having a little bit of fun. And now Sara goes for a drop kick, but Lilith just standing there tanking it. And now springboard counter crashes straight down into the canvas. Lilith back up to the feet. And another counter, but no, stays out the way of this one. And now telling Sara to get back up to the feet again. Tied up. And a headbutt. Dragged back up to the feet. Whipped into the ropes. And all the way to the outside. Lilith just standing there waiting. Sara taking as much time as she needs to recover. And I know that this gets said every single Lilith match, but the size difference is just scary. The only woman that even comes close to Lilith, I believe, is Niran, and Niran's a whole nother beast in herself. But now dragging Sara back up to the feet and into the barricade. Oh god, not done yet. Picking her up and crashing her down onto the barricade and a boot straight to the side of the head. And now grabbing her by the head and tossing her around like it's nothing. And now the knee on belly ground and pound Lilith trying to get to the blood. Dragging her right back up to the feet. And there's another right hand. And biting at the fingers, doing anything and everything to draw blood of Sara Andrews. Sent back into the ring now. Lilith follows. And now deadlifting her up and gut wrench powerbomb. And now has her set up as she goes up. Pierce the veins! Into the cover! There's a 2, but no. Kick out a 2 and a headbutt. Drag back up to the feet, tied up into the corner. Headbutt, 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 headbutt. Drag back up to the feet and sent into the corner. And now up. And now a buckle bomb! Jesus. But she's still not quite done. Sent into the other corner now. And here comes another buckle bomb! Jesus. And followed up by a headbutt again. Drag back up to the feet. Punch in the midsection. Pull by a second. Pulls her in now. Forearm straight to the back of the head. And telling Sara to get up once again. But she does so now. Back to the feet. Lilith telling her to take a shot. Forearm chop. Chop. Been kicked to the midsection, kick to the side, kick to the midsection, gets caught, elbow to the leg, kick to the midsection, gets caught, there's an elbow to the leg of Lilith, kick to the side, kick to the midsection, punch to the midsection, followed by second, discus forearm smash, ties up, but no, gets thrown off, and a boot right to the face. And now a stomp to the back. And now, headbutt, 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 headbutt. Dragged up to the feet once again. Pierce the veins! And now pulling her in. 40! Crucify! Ha! Into the cover. 1, 2, and a dominant match for Lilith. Sara Andrews tried to put up a fight back, got some shots in here and there. This was a good shot for her. That cutter probably opening her up to get the other shots that she put in. But nonetheless, the power and the strength of Lilith just brought her down tonight. Multiple buckle bombs, 2 of them in fact, back to back. Got dragged up to the feet just to be lifted in the air and crashed into the floor. That wasn't it, as right after Sara Andrews got absolutely crucified. Lilith, the blood princess, standing tall in elevation. And as she celebrates, we move on. As we're scheduled to hear a few words from the likes of Thorne Silver now, your celestial champion. And here comes that woman in season 3, still undefeated. Your WXW Celestial Champion, Thorne Silver. And we've heard quite a bit from her recently about Ella and Ella's attack on her after and during the match with the goddamn weapons. And it seems she has something to cement right here tonight about that whole Ella situation. And Ella, Jesus Christ, why am I not surprised? Ella has one thing to cement over her, and that was a double axe handle right over the head of Thorne. Because of course it was. Oh, Jesus Christ. And now looking to give Thorne a drop of poison right on the concrete. Jesus Christ. This woman will take any cheap shot she can, won't she? Jesus Christ. And here is 3 drops of poison on the concrete. Jesus Christ. She'll do anything and everything to get her to goddamn attack Thorne, it seems like. Well, after a sad segment, because of Ella being goddamn Ella, we move on to your main event early then, it seems. And the first competitor making his way to the ring here tonight, he is Cameron Santana! Cameron Santana looking to go one-on-one with the Intercontinental Champion here tonight in Niran Kim.
There's excuses, cash, I am fresh out the rain. Going in the head if you jumping like a snake. Going on the dash like I'm fucking gonna play. Hey, tension, tension. When you see me, please send out attention. Real life. Tell me I'ma send you back to real life. Tension. When you see me, please stand at attention.
Cameron in the ring and ready for your main event of the evening tonight. And as he waits, here comes his opponent. It's making his way to the ring, your WXW Intercontinental Champion, Niran Kim!
Keeping you in check.
Civil with him for this matchup as well.
Anytime it hurts, play another verse. I can be a sanctuary.
But Niran looking to take out Cameron Santana tonight. And keep showing the world why he is the Intercontinental Champion.
Feel the way my voice gets underneath your skin. Listen, cause I'm preaching to the choir. Can I get the mic a little higher? Give me your desire. I can be the star you rely on. Now follow the chair, you can't look away. Don't you know I'm here to save you?
Alrighty, Cameron in his corner ready. Niran in his corner ready. And here we go now. And a big override to the face. And now dragging Niran back up to the feet. Kick gets out of the way. Punch gets out of the way. And now, oh, punch straight to the face and a Pele right over the head. And Cameron having a little bit of fun after starting this match off hot. And now tied up, whipped over and into the corner. And now, oh, single leg drop kick, sweep to the leg, and a slingshot drop kick again. And now just taking the attention of Cameron instantly. And, oh, there's a super kick right over the head into a tie-up between the two now. And Cameron taking control. Has the arm of Niran in a bad way. And now there's a punch to the arm to follow, trying to make sure that it's weakened for that plus ultra, it seems. Cameron fighting smart right now. Niran trying to switch this around, but continuing to walk the arm is Cameron. And now Niran able to turn it around. That has the arm of Cameron in a bad spot. And just continue to wrench and pull, making sure he has that locked right in while trying to get into a better position, it seems, which he does so, transferring around the back. Even less Cameron can do from this spot, and continuing to walk that arm. And now Niran sweeping the legs of Cameron. And that punch gets caught, forearm right to the face, punch in the midsection, overhand shot, punch to the jaw, spinning back fist. Now punch in the midsection gets caught, kick straight to the midsection, knee straight to the midsection, follow. And now up they go, and a good buster knee straight to the face, into the full mount ground and pound, raining a couple shots in right there. And now up to the middle rope, and a double axe handle. Slingshot kick straight to the chest. And now Sybil arguing with Buddy Cameron, taking his attention once again. And now from behind has Cameron set up into the corner and out of it he goes. a couple boots straight to the face. Cameron back up to the feet. Niran, slingshot, neck breaker! Connecting right to the back of the head. And Niran now removing a turnbuckle pad. Slingshot, big front flip and Santana right there to follow. And now lining up Cameron. And a basement drop kick. Crashing right in the head of Cameron. Sybil grabbing a chair and leaving it on the outside there. And oh! Cameron goes through the eye into the canvas, into a cover with a kick out at 2. And now dragged back up to the feet. And now plus Ultra gets caught. Punching midsection overhand chop. Punching jaw gets caught into a judo throw. And a beautiful moonsault from Niran. And now, ref dealing with the turnbuckle pad. Sybil grabbing a chair. And Niran with a sunset flip power bomb. And Sybil with the chair. And a wrist clutch boot straight to the midsection and a sliding forearm to Cameron to follow. And Sybil holding Cameron in place as Niran stomps on him. Now sent back into the ring. Niran now lining Cameron up from the corner. Basement drop kick straight to the temple of the head. And now into the cover, hand across the mouth. But a quick kick out from Cameron. Adrenaline kicking in perhaps for him. But now sent into the ropes and back fist gets blocked, punch to the jaw, knee to the midsection forearm, kick to the leg. And now sit out power slam. Not done yet, dragging Niran straight back up to the feet. Pulls him in, backbreaker! Into the full mount ground and pound. Drag back up to the feet, tied up once again, and now has the arm set up for a super kick. And Cameron now going out to the top rope, possibly going for that double foot stomp of his. Sybil climbing up there, and I'm pushing Cameron down! Cameron trying to set up for that double foot stomp off the top, he does. The Sybil, chucking him down, and now a double knee backstabber from Niran. Followed by a stomp to the arm. And now a Cobra clutch wrenched in on Cameron Santana. Cameron though with the elbow straight to the face, followed by a second and the third. Able to get out of the Cobra. And now kick to the midsection and face first straight into the canvas. And Niran having a little bit of fun waiting for Cameron to get up to the feet, which he does so now. Plus Ultra gets caught again! Cameron is not allowing that Plus Ultra to connect. Duck under, punch straight to the midsection. And then Irish whip over and out onto the apron. And now turning him around and, oh god, the beast straight to the chest. Over and over and over now. And that's 10 as Niran falls now. And Cameron staying right in the ring, not wanting to go out there it seems. Oh wait, never mind, I am a liar. But Sybil not allowing it, throwing him right back into the ring. Sybil getting involved a lot with this matchup. The ref just doesn't seem to care. And now Niran getting back into the ring, punching him in section. Overhand chop gets caught into a judo throw. Out onto the apron now. And all the way to the top. Niran looks to fly. Nor gets out of the way to double axe hand onto a big drop kick straight to the side. And now dragging Niran back up to the feet, tied up. Irish whip, turns it around, into the corner. Punch gets caught, punch to the jaw, Niran. And now Cameron Santana has him set up. Oh, massive forearm smash! And now all the way up to the top once again. Waiting for Niran to get up to the feet again. And there's a double foot stomp crashing down this time. Wait, but before he can go for the pin, Sybil burning him in the face. And the ref now ejecting Sybil from the match, just like Niran got ejected earlier. And now, oh! Cameron went to try to take advantage, but instantly got his head ripped right off onto midsection forearm punch. And now has him set up and crashed down face first into the canvas. Niran now line it up. No, Cameron Santana chopped to the chest, sits him out, and a big basement drop kick to a seated Cameron Santana. And now dragging him back up to the feet. Plus Ultra connects! Punch the leg, the shoulders down. 1, 2, 3! And Niran Kim picking up the victory here in your main event of the evening. Sybil getting involved the entirety of the match until getting ejected towards the end after bringing Cameron right into the face. But nonetheless, Niran Kim, your Intercontinental Champion, stands tall tonight. Steel chair as well from Sybil while the ref was looking away. But Cameron got some big shots of his own in. Possibly could have taken Niran out after that double footstep crashing down onto him if it wasn't for Sybil. That double footstep right there is what could have ended it, but no. Instead, a plus ultra right to the face of Cameron Santana was the ending shot. And Niran Kim stands tall in your main event of the evening without blood on his face for once. But nonetheless, that was your main event of the evening. Niran Kim standing tall, your Intercontinental Champion victorious. And we'll see ya next time.